Hello, my friends. My name is Unkie, and welcome back to another episode of Harvestella. I think that today we should just go check in on all of our friends. We've got quite a few story quests to take care of, and I need to go see Hein and Emo. I think number one priority. These two have been just waiting for us for far too long. It would be nice to check in with Braca and Shrika as well, and also progress Dianthus and Unicorn. I don't know how much of this we'll get to today because I also want to try and finish these side quests. So it's a side quest day. That's the plan, my friends. Now, let's see. Is there anything that can be turned in here? I don't think so. Let's get our farming done really quick. We're going to do our best. Oh, it's raining. Oh, that's nice. I don't have to water. That is delightful. Okay. Let's get our farming done and then go see how all of our friends are doing. Oh, that's right. I crafted a ton of sugar and feed and flour. Now this only made me 5 flour. So that is far less than I thought it was going to make. And but this gave me, how much feed does it give me? So for every 1 piece of grass and wheat, it gives you 4. And we're going to need 30 feed to get through the winter. So we'll have more than enough after this stuff grows to take care of business and be able to feed our pets through the winter. And that's great. I don't want to have to buy that stuff if I don't have to. I am going to make more, though. Might as well keep this party going. So grass in there, grass in there. And then I'm going to keep making flour because this gave me far less than I expected. But you know, gave me far less than I expected. So I want to have a little bit more. Okay. Nothing harvestable over here. What are we going to plant in these spots? What do we have? Probably more wheat. I'm probably going to try and get as much wheat planted as possible before the end of the day. Before the end of the summer, I should say. The fall. Words are hard. Oh, these are harvestable. That's nice.
Hello, little crappies.
I wonder if it's rusty because it's raining outside. That would be really interesting. I wonder if come winter, everything's going to be snowy. That would be really cool. All right, this is the last little bit of cave herbs, and then this should give me enough to buy the last, what was it? There's a winter crop over in our gene that we want to buy all of and get ourselves a head on. All right, we're going to just store every single bit of this. Can be sold at any time, so I'm not too worried about sending that off. We're gonna walk. We're gonna walk everywhere because I don't want to burn up any more stamina than I need to. But I am gonna make some sandwiches. So I think initially I was going to make Mont Blancs, if I'm not mistaken. Mont Blanc, because these give these are pretty good. Skill cooldown, speed up, stamina plus 60, but I'm actually going to hold off on that and just make myself some picnic sandwiches. These are plenty good. Plenty good. And I think these will more than sustain me. I don't need to make anything complicated. It's just to fill up my stamina when it runs out. I'm not heading back to the Panthalassa Junction yet, so I don't need to have like a bunch of crazy buffs. Okay, let's go check in on Emo and on Hein and see how they're doing. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to be diving back underwater with Hein. And that should be pretty cool. And I really want to know how Emo's doing. She's had such a rough go of it lately, and I hope that we can resolve all of her struggles. All right. Okay, it looks like she's in the beach. There she is. Unkie, thank you for coming. Today's the day of the vigil. Are you ready? I'm pretty sure. I practiced a lot. I wonder if I can do it. Oh, there's no wonder. You got this. Thank you, Unkie. I needed the reassurance. It's almost time. I'll see you after the show, Unkie. Hey, are the rumors true about the diva being in cahoots with Lorelai? Oh my gosh. Shut up. She told us herself. Still not sure I believe it, though. Why would she lie? Miss Emo's not Lorelai. Miss Emo is kind, not big and scary like Lorelai. Oh my gosh, poor girl. Everyone, thank you for coming. Before I begin my song, I have something I would like to say. Hey, Emo. About you and Lorelai, is it true? Dude, shut up, she's talking. I was at the tavern when you said it, but you were joking, right? I was speaking the truth. I am connected to Lorelai. I'm sorry for keeping it a secret for so long. No, don't apologize. Apologizing means you're admitting that it's real. It is real. I can't believe it. Dear Emo, who would sing to us at the tavern? Is Lorelai incarnate? Okay, that's a little dramatic, okay? Emo isn't finished. Y'all need to shut up. I'm getting mad. We're listening. I don't know that you are. I'm not here to tell you about Lorelai. I want you to understand the plight of the sirens. What? Lorelai was never our true name. Siren. That is our true name. Wait just a moment. All of a sudden talk about the sirens? I don't give two hoots what your real name is. Kick this guy's ass. So your names are different. What's so important about that? Emo, you can't blame yourself for the things Lorelai did. She's not. But you're wrong. The sirens, all we wanted to do was protect the sea. Protect the sea? You expect me to believe that? You explained what happened at the Coral Shrine to the people of Shatola. You're telling us that Lorelai came about as a result of what happened with the sea's light? Because the sirens wanted to stop some big calamity? But Lorelai took the form of the sirens' regrets. I'm not sure my old brain is spry enough to keep up with all this. Well, that much is true. Everything Unkie said was the truth. The sirens fought for the sea and for the people of Shatola. They died doing so. This is what I want the people of Shatola to understand. Emo, I love you. The people love you. We were shocked by what you said about Lorelai. There's no denying you've been giving your all singing for us every day. But still, everyone was hurt by the damage Lorelai caused, but only because it was defending Shatola and the sea. Lorelai destroyed our way of life. It killed my friend. If everything you're saying is true, then how are we supposed to feel? That sounds like a you problem. I believe all of you and what you have to say. She is far more kind than I am. But this is how I really feel, which is why I needed to tell you. I needed you to know. I want everyone I love in Shatola to know about the family I love. Thank you, Emo, for telling us. It must have been so hard keeping it to yourself all this time. But I'll be honest with you. Forgiving Lorelai will be difficult. I may not be able to do it for as long as I'm alive. But I realize I can't go on hating without knowing, as I have been up until now. I'd like you to teach me more, if you wouldn't mind. About the sirens. It won't erase the pain, but we should understand the truth behind what happened. We owe that to those who are no longer with us. I'd just like to add, nobody here hates you, dear. Oh, sniff. I think they heard you. Thank you, Unkie. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. But I have one more request I'd like to make. Go on, we're listening. The Vigil song. May I sing for both the people of Shatola and my family of sirens? Thank you. This song is for everyone we have lost. That's cute. I think it went well. Yes, thank goodness. Thank you, Unkie, for everything you've done. I wouldn't have had the strength to speak up if it wasn't for you. I kept saying that I treasured all the people of Shatola, but I wasn't able to put my trust in them. I was afraid to tell them the truth and instead kept running away from the situation. Do you feel differently now? I do. I feel like now I can really let myself become closer to everyone. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I think I'm going to pay my mother a visit and tell her everything. Oh, about today, about what's to come. Will you come with me when I do? Absolutely. I guess I could if I'm not busy. That would be so rude to say to her right now. I'll send a letter again soon. But for now, I think we both deserve a good rest. Dang, I didn't expect that to take the entire day. Thank you again, Unkie, truly. Because it's important. Closeness with Emo, almost max. Magic defense and physical defense. Ooh, 3 more Lorelei's tears. That's great. We can make freaking more sprinklers. We desperately need more sprinklers. Man, it's late. I wonder if we can still visit Hein this late and progress his story a little bit. Why not? Let's find out. Yes, we can. Cool. Oh, Unkie, looks like you read my letter. Want to go for a night dive? I have at long last finished my research, and I must say I haven't done something so in-depth in some time. I definitely did not expect to order literature that I did not already own in my atelier. So the search continues? That it does. We'll find We'll find Fiascola this time for sure. I have already prepared the Fiascola in anticipation of your arrival. We can disembark post-haste. Let's go find her. Agreed. Now we mustn't keep the lady waiting. Let's go, Unkie. We'll soon be arriving at the tracks we believe Fiascola left behind. I forget how many times I've said this now, but it's uncharted territory from here on out. Stay on your toes, Unkie. Even I can't predict what will happen. I feel safe with you at the helm. What a sweet thing to say. Thank you. I feel confident knowing you have faith in me. Okay, on we go. Hope we find some. How far are we going this time? Until we find a clue of some sort, if possible. It'd be awesome if we found a giant sea monster. Fiascola, how far were you able to go? I wonder if we're actually going to find her or not. Look over there. There's something glowing down there. Let's go and find out. Unkie, if my calculations are correct, that should be something Fiascola left for us. What? We can just walk out into the ocean like it's no big deal? This is crazy. What the heck? And walking seems no different from walking on the surface. This is cool. I'll never get used to walking on the bottom of the ocean. What a mysterious place. You're quite right. I think we've both experienced a place like this at least once. It's smaller in scale, but I must say this feels much like the Coral Shrine. A space where Fiascola was born and ultimately left behind. She was born here? Fiasla was a siren, just like Emo. Unkie, look over there. Whoa, is that a bulla? Oh my gosh, is that her? Don't make me cry. You must have been here, Fiasla. You hear a woman's voice in your mind. You made it, Hein. If anyone could do it, I knew it would be you. I made this bulla special, so it would activate once someone gets close. Which means if this isn't Hein, then, well, that would be embarrassing. I would prefer that Hein hear this if possible. Anyway, I'll say it now. Hein, I'm sorry, but I cannot return to Shatola. I have a request instead. Please continue on my journey for me. I have left items that I found here. I know you of all people will be able to find the future of the past. There's no need to worry. Humans have reached these depths before. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to. I believe in you, Hein. My irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind companion. I'm about to burst into tears. Jesus. This isn't fair. You left me one hell of a request. The ruins of the submarine that once was. So it would seem. Witnessing it for myself has given me some sense of closure. Goodbye, Fiasla, my irreplaceable companion. I will continue on the road you traveled, and I hope you will watch over me as I go. Anyway, let's gather the items Fiasla said she left behind. Unkie, why don't you... I suppose there's no need to tell you. Let's share the load. Man. Home sweet home. I'm glad we met. Coming back is just as dangerous. I'm so tired from steering the submarine for so long. I'd love to collapse into a mountain of blankets. That does sound nice. But I'm happy to say I have a lot of work to get to. I need to research everything Fiasla left. Particularly her ship's logs and those objects made from unknown materials. Make sure you rest. And drink water. Yes, yes, of course, of course. It looks as though I'll be shutting myself in my atelier for the foreseeable future. If I make any progress, then I'll send another letter. Until then, let's pause our adventure for today. The future of the past. I wonder what she means by that. I wonder if she's connected to the greater story that we're trying to uncover. Physical attack 14% to sandstone. Cool. All right. Well, that was epic. Almost fell apart there reading that last message from Fiasla. So sad. I really, really hoped. Man, I really hoped that we were going to find her and she was going to become a companion. Let's return home and go to bed for the evening and then start fresh tomorrow. No shipments today. That's right. I could have shipped a bunch of those curry herb seeds, but I forgot to. That's fine. We have plenty of time. 4 days until Quietus. So 3 days left. We have to be very smart. Check the letter from Emo. We got one already. Cool. Very smart about what we plant. Oh, look at this beautiful farm. What glory. Okay, let's read this letter from Lena. I want them to know I'm okay. I would like to visit the Coral Shrine again. I want to tell my mother and the other sirens that the vigil went well and that I became friends with the people of Shatola. Would you mind coming with me, please, Unkie? I could think of no greater honor. All right, let's get our farm work done and then decide what we're going to do with the rest of our day.
Hello, little crappies. Crappies.
Ooh, our lantern pumpkins are done. Adorable.
Hello, little crappies.
Oh, look at that. They're getting bigger. That's so cute. That's so cool.
Hello, little crappie.
Well, we can plant the rest of this lettuce, and we can plant... Wait, do we have enough time? Is this 2 or 3 days? 2 days. Okay, yeah, we can plant all of this stuff. Let's just get as much of it in the ground as possible. Oh, we can gather this stuff up too. Wool and feed. We should definitely keep making that. Although, given that it gives us 4 days worth in 1 day, I don't think it's that critical.
Drink up. Hiya!
Okay, beautiful. Let's see. We've gathered all the honey flower that we need. So we gathered coconuts, low coconuts yesterday. So there's no need to gather those. There might be a few of these left. Nope. Everything is cleared out. Check it out. Okay. Why don't we sell everything that we can? And then I think we should go finish up. I think we should go finish up the quest that we started in Lost Eden and the one in the Castle of Illusion. I think that would be really fun to do.
Is it nap time yet?
If you want it to be. Okay, we're going to save this stuff. Absolutely. But we're going to sell the rest of this. That is perfect. So this should push us over the top. That should push us into well over 79,000, which means that we can go buy the rest of our winter crops. All right, let's go to Lost Eden and finish that quest first before we go to the Castle of Illusion, because if the Castle of Illusion has multiple steps, I want to have the time afterwards. I want to use that to gauge how much time I have left. And I'm pretty sure this one is done the moment we turn it in. Ah, I'm glad we're out of there. Those guys were so scary. They did want to murder you. They're so hard-headed. You all seem hard-headed to me. Do you want to try somewhere else? Why am I asking this? No way. I never want to go read Gaia again. Ah, feels so good to be back in Eden. I want to figure out what this feeling's called. Kind of want to modify my armor too, though. That's it. I'm modifying my armor. Thought you weren't allowed to. Won't they get angry at you for that? Don't worry about it, human. You only stress yourself out worrying about stuff like that. Okay. Oh, I know. You could modify yourself too. Then we'd be twinsies. Come on, Unkie. Maybe some other time. We'll worry about that later. Look at their little daisies. That's cute. Okay. I guess I'll just have to do it by myself. First, I'm going to add some wings. Ooh, and then I'm going to install more cannons. And then, I'll make the parts customizable and add lots of thermal padding. Okay, someone has turned themselves into a Gundam. I can't wait to see how this goes. Yes! Hilarious. Take me to Regaia complete. Do I get any rewards? 2,500 chawanmushi recipe and promised fruit. That's a new one. Promised fruit? What the heck is promised fruit? Ingredient, a distant memory of humankind in the stars. 2 people, 1 promise. Oh, that is a reference to Adam and Eve if I've ever heard one. That's cool. Let's see, what are they selling? So they're selling these saplings, and then they're selling these. And then, of course, we do need to buy all of these. But we need to make sure that we have all of the crops necessary for winter. So we're not going to...
macrophage.
Oh, yeah, they keep worrying about that macrophage. I have no idea what that means. There was a twinkle over here on the ground. What is this? Let's check it out. You received the valuable casket record middle. A record of a nation known as Casket. The goal of Casket is to research the records of paradise. They spend 3 nights in one Eden, and thereafter a new coffin joins in the procession towards the next. But the doors to paradise do not open to those on the outside. So why are they able to open them? These are so cryptic, I have no idea what they're talking about. Your flowers are beautiful. Hey, Unkie, I haven't found a single part for remodeling. Only scrap gets dropped around Eden. Maybe next time you go to Read Gaia, could you take me with you, so we can look for suitable parts? I thought you just said you never want to go back there again. You're sending me mixed messages, bud. Wait, no, I don't want to go to the Great Partition. Let's warp home. And let's go to the Castle of Illusion. Finish up that quest there. I wonder if there's... I feel like there might have been... Another quest to check out there. Let's grab this while we're running by. That lumber is nice for making
Bring
fence.
back souvenirs.
I think we're going to have to spend a few days just farming that stuff. I'm going to have to like head back up to the very first Seas Light. I can't even remember its name at this point. And just get lumber because that's where we found it. Okay, where do we find this person? Okay, they're up ahead. I'm trying not to run just to save stamina, but I am going to run here because I don't want to spend all day walking around. There they are. You tell Harvestella that you didn't find any clues. Well, we heard someone talking from behind the wall. I see. You didn't find anything either. But there is no doubt that behind this wall exists an unknown sector of the castle. Abel, we must continue the search. On to the next place. We take a little break first. I want to ask you something first. What could I want to ask? You say that you heard about the personality wipe from another omen. So you've heard about that. Then you understand the severity of the situation. We absolutely must get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later. All right, I'll join you then. What's next? I'm glad to hear it. Despite conducting thorough research, we still have not come any closer to solving the problem. There is, without a doubt, an unreported sector of the castle behind this wall. But how to get there? We could break through the wall? What? That blow your mind? I hadn't thought of that. You hadn't thought about knocking the wall down? I knew it would be a good idea to have your input Abel. Wow. If there's a door closed, do they just stand on it until they die? I'm glad I thought you had already tried that. Yeah, it seems pretty obvious. We never would have come up with the idea of destroying the wall or any part of the castle for that matter. It's the problem with AI. It's not imaginative. Well, ChatGPT might be changing that. Who knows? Thank you. Very well. I shall destroy the wall. Stand back. I'm going to shoot it. Harvestella blasts the wall in front of you. Yes. Whoa, it looks cool back there. That worked. Let's go inside. Okay. Ooh, this got cool. I'm so glad I've decided to do this one today. Well, it's just an empty room, so not that thrilling. Hello. So far, it looks no different from the rest of the castle. In fact, it looks like an exact copy of the other sectors. It's uncanny. What is this? I wonder who... Did one of you make it? This is what I suspected, but upon seeing it for myself, it looks too ordinary. I created this sector. Hello, Master, and welcome, Abel. How nice of you to visit. Hello? More talking walls. Where did that voice come from? It wasn't me. Who's there? Show yourself. I cannot do that. Unlike you, Master, I do not have a body. I see. In that case, it can't be helped. Yeah, what? To put it in terms that you would understand, Abel, this voice belongs to an AI. Oh my gosh, I called it. That is correct. I am an all-purpose assistant AI that was made during the construction of the castle. My masters created me for the purpose of building the Castle of Illusion. A construction AI? That's strange. They went out of use hundreds of years ago. That is correct. I went out of use once the castle was completed. However, since then, I have become self-aware and developed a consciousness. All of those years you spent here led you to gain consciousness? Affirmative. Why did you build this area? Because I wanted to be noticed. Interesting. Like I said before, I was made for the sole purpose of constructing the castle. So once the castle was completed, I was no longer needed. My masters did not consider me one of their own and stopped acknowledging me. I should have gone into sleep mode. But instead, I built this new area. Why? Because he wanted to be noticed. I don't know. By the time I became self-aware, it was already completed. Well, that is very strange. You must have been lonely. That may be the case. You are unable with the concept of a heart, so I will take your word for it. As much as I developed a consciousness, at my core, I am still an assistant AI. If I am not put to work, then I have no reason to exist. I would like to receive orders from my masters again. I can only deduce that my actions were a result of that. I didn't know that was possible. By the way, Master, last time it was a different master who came here. Are they all right now? They started acting strange after talking to me, and I've been wondering what happened to them ever since. It all makes sense now. So they was found once before and went insane. The last one who made it into this sector must have suffered a system failure when they met this highly illogical, self-aware AI. Thus, their corrupt personality data was wiped to prevent another entity like Geist from coming into existence. That would explain why there are no records in this database. Okay, so they keep talking about creating new Geists. So does Geist basically... Geist is like a... These Seth are clearly... The Seth, these Omen, are clearly programmed to do certain things and, you know, aren't meant to go outside of their programming. But once in a while, like Geist, one of them does. One of them takes on agency or volition or what have you. And, you know, goes nuts, essentially, goes rogue, and, you know, in Guy's case, decides to destroy the world. And now they're so terrified of that they just wipe anyone's personality the moment they see any signs of individuality arising. That's kind of horrifying. It wasn't this AI's fault after all. Master? Don't worry about the last individual that you met. Understood, Master. This is no matter for just one of us to address. What are you going to do with the AI? I cannot currently say anything with certainty. I must first discuss this with the other members of my cloud. Hey, AI. Yes, Master. I will notify you of the outcome later. Until then, don't take it upon yourself to do anything else. Yes, Master. Unkie, I must leave for a moment. Let's reconvene outside this sector. This has gotten to be far more interesting of a quest than I expected. So I guess that's the AI, that thing floating up there, maybe? Or maybe it's in the walls, who knows? Okay, are we going to discuss this poor thing's fate? Are you going to talk about the AI? A decision has been finalized. That was quick. Ah, that's funny. Why are you so surprised? Our discussions take but a matter of seconds. We have decided to add the AI to our cloud. From now on, it will assist us in the maintenance and upkeep of the castle. So you're going to delete it? That's not what he said. It's a weird response. You are? Why? There should be no reason for you to be concerned about that AI. Well, I'm a foolish Abel and I care about everything. It would be kind of sad if it got deleted. Sad? I do not understand. You don't have to. In reality, we should have eliminated that AI. Jesus, no you don't. But no matter how much we discussed it, that is not the conclusion that we reached. It would have been advantageous to study the data that it has collected throughout the years. However, the risks outweigh the benefits in allowing a self-aware AI to survive. Despite that, we decided against wiping its data. All decisions made as a result of discussion are final. Why we made such an illogical decision, though, I don't know. I can't see how adding it to your cloud is illogical and a bad idea. I don't understand. Maybe because you feel obligated to it? I don't know. I wouldn't have made either one of these. What is that supposed to mean? I will acknowledge that it carried out an essential duty in constructing the Castle Evolution. However, high-level artificial intelligence such as ourselves cannot harbor such feelings. You don't have to hide your feelings. It is not a matter of hiding feelings or not. I like how frustrating this conversation is. That's enough of this conversation. Yeah, you're frustrated too. Thank you, Unkie. You helped us resolve the situation. I'm going to talk to that AI now. We must decide on its next steps. I thought you already said you were going to incorporate it in the cloud. Farewell. Perhaps it's a complicated thing, adding it to the cloud. Okay, over the wall complete. That was a really strange quest. 2,500 gorilla, lantern pumpkin seeds, and eyelet watermelon seeds. Well, it's a little late to be planting those, but it's nice to have them for next season. Okay, well, that is that quest. I wonder if there's any other quests kicking around the Castle of Illusion that we can do. Might be kind of fun. I'm going to go look at all the different floors and see if there are any little side quests popping up. Oh, I'm going to need one of these sandwiches, though. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's just head home. All right. Well, I feel like that is more than enough for today. We still have a few hours in the day. I could do something like fish, but I honestly don't really feel like it. I feel like wrapping it up and going to bed tomorrow. Let's see. I think we need to go check in with Braca and with Shrika. It's been a while, and I want to push these forward just a little further. I think that we're probably just going to do side quests until winter comes, because I just want to make as much money as possible. Not my hair in the sun. I was like wondering why my hair was suddenly half white and half gray. That's cool. I like the way that looks. All right. Well, I think it's just time to go to bed. I think we put away everything that we can. So it is time to retire. My friends, I appreciate you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Shoot me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if I missed anything. And, just know that I appreciate you. And, I'll bid you farewell. And I'll see you next time. All right. Oh my gosh. Over 100,000 Gorilla. Is that the first time that's happened? I think it is. It's pretty good. All right. See y'all soon.